I bought an orange soda for my daughter a few days ago. And I asked her if she will like just share a sip with me. And to my surprise, she said no. And I was like, but I bought it. It's actually my soda. I just share it with you. And after I explained that to her, she was more than willing to share it with me, considering the possibilities of not having it at all. My name is David Garcia, and I'm one of the Spanish campus pastors here in Vista. Thank you for joining us today. In today's Daily Dose, we're going to explore the topic of faith in times of doubt and how faith can triumph over uncertainty. And today we encounter an interesting topic. That topic is trusting in God's timing. See, my daughter's mistake was to think that the orange soda was hers. Our problem as Christians is that we think that time belongs to us. And that is a mistake we make because time actually belongs to God. Because of that, we can trust in God's timing. And the mistake that we often make in our daily lives is that we start making our own decisions. Our clock is always off. My clock is always like off time in comparison to God's clock. It's always like out of time. I'm always late or I'm always too soon. You know what I'm saying? Like how you found yourself in those circumstances when you say something too soon or you act a little too quickly to then realize you totally blew it. Like that's us every single day because we think we know better. Remember the last time someone thought like, hey, I know better than God? That was like Genesis. And look at where it has brought us today. So we can trust in God's timing because He owns time. He knows the beginning and the end, and He knows everything about it. Now, within time, He's giving us a gift. He gave us a gift. And let's read Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. This is what it says. It says, to everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under the heaven. Guys, time is a gift. He has given us time to grieve, to cry, to be angry, to process, to rest, to work, to laugh, etc. Time is a gift. And sometimes in the midst of these emotions, we get confused and we're like, oh, we're so angry. God is doing this at us. No, He's giving us time to process because there's three things I want you to remember. He knows. He knows your pain. He knows your emotions. He knows that you need time. He knows that you need to be angry. He knows that you need to love. He knows that you need a hug. Number two, He cares. He cares so much that He walks with us day to day. And He tries to help us through the Holy Spirit know the timing of things. And number three, He wants you to lean in. He wants you to know that because He knows and that because He cares, you can lean into Him and trust Him that He has good plans for you. So as you go today, North Coast, I want to remind you of three things. Number one, lean into Him. Ask yourself, should I say this? Should I do this right now? Number two, lean into Him and remember that He is in control. You are not. He knows everything. He can do it better. Number three, lean into knowing that He has good plans for you. Because North Coast, you don't have to know God's timing. You just have to trust God's timing. So I pray that as you do that today, you'll be a light wherever you go, North Coast. We believe in you and what God is doing in your life. See you in the next Daily Dose.